Hello friends, Harry and Alyssa here, and we are just posted up on the side of a beautiful lookout here in Santa Cruz, California. And today we're going to be answering your questions. We've been getting a lot of questions about this box truck tiny home conversion from our tour video that we posted. And so today we're going to go through all of the questions that we received and give you our answers.
I'll go first, babe.
Yeah, so let's just get started. No time to waste.
You had a big old piece of hair sticking out.
Big old piece of hair sticking out. Let me get my tea.
First question is how we found our box truck, and simply put, we found it on Craigslist, and it was actually in Long Beach, California, and we knew it was the one as soon as we saw it. And yeah, so I highly recommend Craigslist. You can also look at places like Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, but Craigslist worked best for us, so head on over to Craigslist.
Yeah, we were looking for something just like a little bit different. We had previously had a van, but we talked about that in a different video. But we were just looking for something a little bit unique, and we opened our minds to box trucks because they're basically perfect for building tiny homes inside of. Just the way that there's right angles and there's more space, and they're usually a little bit bigger. So we saw this one on Craigslist, and we just knew it was the one for us. So
yeah. So try maybe typing in box trucks and see what comes up in your area. I'm sure you'll find some unique looking vehicles.
And another pro tip, or just like another pro to box trucks is that they are in slightly less demand than vans. Like everyone and their mother wants a van right now. But box trucks are more for like commercial purposes typically. Mm-hmm. So you can usually like haggle the price a little bit more and get a better deal. Like this was $8,000, and like a ProMaster, like a nice van, is around like $20,000 at least. So.
And I actually think Sprinter 4x4s are on back order right now. Like you can't even buy them. So
yeah, you can't even buy a 4x4 Sprinter until like next year now. So sucks to suck. All right, next question.
You're crusty feet. You need a pedicure. I'll give you a pedicure tonight.
Okay. Next question.
Question number 2, cost of the build and the van. So the van was $8,000, and the cost of the build, I'd say between $20,000 to $25,000. We definitely could have done it a lot cheaper just by upcycling materials and going to like RV salvage yards, which we didn't. And I wish we knew about that, during the build. But yeah, we spent about $20,000 to $25,000 on the build, and it's very comfortable. But we definitely could have done it at a cheaper price.
Absolutely. I think that's another question that we got here is like, what would you have done differently on the build? And I think the biggest thing is what she just said. We could have spent a lot less money on materials for the build. One perfect example is all the wood that we used for the walls and the ceiling. We used this pine shiplap, 16-foot long pieces, because that's the length of our box, 16 feet. And it made for a really sort of quick install, and also it's great because you can screw everything into the walls, because it basically just makes it like one giant stud. But the downside of these walls is that they're very heavy, and they're also expensive. Lumber prices are like through the roof right now, and also heavy, so we probably added way too much weight to our build with just these walls.
Our friend did tin on her roof, and it's this beautiful like tin design. Thanks. Said that the tin was really light and affordable, and it actually looks pretty dope, so I'd maybe explore tin for roofing next time.
Yeah, like I think we would just open our mind a little bit more to different building materials that are a lot more lightweight and maybe upcycled or recycled. Yeah, we were just on a little bit of a time crunch, also working a full-time job during this build. Just kind of at times took the sort of easy way out, in the sense of not doing all the research. I just kind of took what my friends had to say, who are also van builders, and just kind of ran with different things that my friends had said, and also using the van conversion course. Shout out, link below, van conversion course. Just kidding. With any project like this, like, it was our first one, so there's definitely going to be things that we would do differently next time. But really, there's not too many things. Like, to name a couple other, like, we have a shower curtain right now, whereas, like, we're planning on installing a shower door. We got convinced to not do a shower door right at the last minute, and we, like, canceled our order and then got a curtain, and then, like, took one shower and, like, immediately regretted it because water was, like, spilling out on the floor. So we have to, like, make sure the truck is, like, on a level surface, or actually, like, angled, like, towards the wall of the shower, so the water, like, goes towards the walls of the shower and not, like, out of the shower if we're on, like, a slight tilt. Anyway, expensive walls, heavy, expensive walls and ceiling. Shower door for sure.
The air conditioner?
Yeah, air conditioner. We used a 24 volt, so it's DC powered air conditioner, which is called a Zero Breeze, which is a really cool concept because 12 volt or 24 volt air conditioning is a really big problem, a hard problem to solve in van life. And you know, on those hot nights, it's really nice to have some cold air blowing on you. But what we've found is just with simply cracking the back two windows and turning the vent fan on, it creates this really nice draft through the whole van and really cools us down really quickly, especially since our bed is near the windows, so we really feel a breeze coming in. And at almost $1,000, the air conditioner, it's, you know, it's definitely a luxury, but it's not a necessity. So probably wouldn't do that next time, save the money. And that kind of goes, like, in summary what we said earlier of just, like, spending too much on the build, probably.
So I think it would have been easier to have a brad nailer the whole time.
Yeah, like for all the trim pieces where we're, like, kind of trimming at the end, which is probably one of the hardest parts to make look good. It would have been nice to have a brad nailer the whole time, just to go, like, and just, like, get everything up. We, like, pre-drilled and screwed and everything, and it was just a lot more work and made it look like a tiny bit sloppier, but hey, builds character. And we did get a brad nailer at the end, but yeah.
I think we did a great job for our first build, and I'm pretty stoked on it. There's honestly not much we would change. Like, we have everything that we need, and I feel really comfortable living in here for the past couple weeks. So honestly, like, nothing that I can majorly think of that I would change.
Yeah. Well, on a positive note, I think it's important to say that we are extremely happy with the way that this build turned out. I mean, we have been living in it now for about a month, and you know, we really haven't noticed too many things that we're extremely disappointed about. You know, little quirks here and there, but you know, at the end of the day, we built it ourselves, and we're pretty much off grid, and we're able to be in our house really anywhere we want. We're on the coast of Santa Cruz here, just enjoying some tea and watching the sunset, and we're in our living room and looking at a $1 million view, so can't really complain too much. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any other questions about Basil the box truck or our journeys. We're planning on going up the coast of California, Oregon, and Washington over the next couple months. So follow along our journey. We'll be posting videos of our travels and more videos like this one, talking about, you know, van life.
Thank you for watching. See you guys soon.